It's because my wife is making cookies, which are delicious, in the kitchen. And given that we only have effectively 3 rooms in this house, this is where I am. I'm also testing taking a recording from the side like this. We're going to see if it works as intended. Looks like it might not, but we'll figure it out. I'm also testing out my mic to see if that works. Lots of tests, lots of learning. This is fun. Today, I have been thinking about time. And the question that I have come to ask myself consistently has been, if I look at my calendar, like I'm speaking to myself in the second person, so it's like, Sterling, if I look at your calendar and there are blank spaces, do I know how I'm using that blank space? Because if I don't, then I am not using it effectively. It is so easy, so fetching easy for distraction to just slip in. Like in our day and age, we're no longer living in the age of information. We are living in the age of attention. Which means if I can govern my attention and I have control of it and over it, then I am much more able to progress towards my dreams, goals, ambitions. If I don't know what I'm doing with my time, if I'm not crystal clear on what it is that I'm spending my time on, I'm not moving nearly as fast as I could be. And so take a look at your calendar. Maybe you don't even use your calendar, but take a look at it and ask yourself, how am I using the blank time? Is that time effective? Do I know? Am I able to track that? Know how you use your time. I would say, I've been thinking about this, it's the only real resource that we have on Earth that we don't really control. We could die tomorrow. Hopefully, I don't. Hopefully, you don't. But we don't have control over that. We might have some level of influence, hopefully, a lot of influence over our life on this earth and how much time we have. But it is limited. It simply is limited. And so, knowing how we use it every day and being intentional with the time that we have to be alive, to be able to breathe and think and learn and grow and strive for adventure and joy and happiness and satisfaction. All of these things are things that we should look for. Things that we should design into our life and be intentional about. Otherwise, we're giving it away to distraction. And the moment that we give our agenda away, our calendar away, we lose our time. It is wasted in some way, shape, or form. It is lost to us. We cannot get it back. And so we must, as it says in the Motivation Manifesto, we shall reclaim our agenda. We shall reclaim it. We shall reclaim it. And fill it with actions, tasks, projects, opportunities, intention that brings joy to our soul and satisfaction of jobs well done. I would also say, just for example, planning time to learn and blocking off time to learn new skills, new hobbies. How to play the piano. I'm learning how to write and be a better writer. Learning how to market, make ads, create email campaigns. Never done that before in my life. It's hard for me to think through it, so I've set aside time to learn about that. How to make a good podcast or YouTube show. Learning about that. Set aside time to learn. Set aside time to be with family and friends intentionally, so that when you're with them and when you set that time aside, you don't pick up your phone. You aren't distracted. You are with them. It might seem silly, but you can also intentionally Set aside time to take a break. Vacation, that's what vacation is, right? But even on vacation, sometimes it's nice to know what you're going to do instead of just vegging out on the sofa. If you're going somewhere really cool, you're setting yourself up for greatness, for experiences. You're intentional about it. So we can be intentional about lots of things. But I encourage you, find the blank spots in your calendar and determine what you could fill them with. Learning, intentional connection with friends or family, intentional breaks. Maybe you intentionally allow your mind to wander. You intentionally allow yourself to just scroll through social media. But be purposeful about it. Bring the purpose. Bring that intention. If you enjoyed this, I am starting up a group that I call the product I call Quest for Joy. And man, am I so fetching excited about it. It's a 21-day personal growth challenge. 12 days of live coaching, and every single day I'm going to be live just like I am right now, helping you find a new framework. I should say, teaching you a new framework, a new concept, new principle, helping you make personal development a way of life. And then tacked on top of that, you get free access to group coaching from me for an entire year. And at the end of the day, this is my first cohort. This is the first time I'm doing this. I'm making it as accessible as I can possibly make it. It's $35. 21 days of group coaching, 21 daily duels because I need you in the arena, questing for joy, and an ongoing every single week of group coaching. And oh man, I'm so excited for this. If you want to hop in, if you would like to join, I'll be putting the link in the description of the video. So come, quest for joy. Let's see if I can